Hello and welcome back to Sports Talk with Jay-Roddy. Today, I'm going to be actually recording on Anchor and filming at the same time. So thank you all for joining and watching, whichever one you choose. Today, we have some interesting stuff to talk about. Just recently, excuse my voice crack. Just recently, Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports has announced something new for all the Barstool athletes. If you guys don't remember, like Barstool athletes that happened for the NIL a couple years ago, I think now. But they have made an app slash platform slash website that can allow D1 athletes to connect with advertisers. That's amazing. That's awesome. Good for them. Finally decided what they want to do. Finally decided to take a step ahead. And they said they also are not taking any cuts, not taking any parts of anything. They're not taking any of the athletes' money away from them, which is good because that's all what NIL is about. Athletes getting the money that they deserve to play college sports. Alright, so I'm going to go over my picks from last week here. So my college week 2 record, I went 58-23. That was pretty good, but also pretty rough. But I shouldn't have drawn that many games, so I couldn't tell you. Alright. In my NFL week 1 record, I went 10-7. 10-7. That's pretty good. But I know I can do better, and I will do better. Trust me. So let's start off hot with some NFL. Start off hot with some NFL week 3 or no, shit, my bad. Week 2 predictions. All right, so we have Los Angeles versus Kansas City Thursday night. That's going to be an amazing game. I cannot wait for that. Game. That's a really difficult game to call. You know what? I'm gonna come back to that game. I will come back to that game. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to that game because I don't know what to take right now. All right. So starting off on the Sunday slate, we have New York at Cleveland. I'm gonna take. Who's Cleveland's quarterback? I know they don't got Deshaun, but what's their quarterback right now? Jacoby Brissett. Honestly, I'm shocked the nation here. I like the Jets in that game, so I'm going to take the Jets. First double season for the Jets. All right, we got Washington at Detroit. Detroit, I told you guys, they were going to put up a dogfight, and that's exactly what they did against the Eagles. They put up 35 points. They only lost by 3 points to the Eagles. Amazing. Stand out. Wowza. You know what? Washington at Detroit. Washington's got a good team. Detroit's got a good team. I'm giving the upper hand to Detroit. It's the home field advantage. I think they're going to kick some ass, and I think they're going to get their first dub of the season. Tampa Bay and New Orleans. New Orleans looked really rough against Atlanta. I'm just going to say, and Tampa Bay looked good against Dallas. They outshowed Dallas, honestly. I'm going to say Tampa Bay. It's easy pick. Carolina and New York. Carolina looks like dog shit. Christian McCaffrey is regressing. It's embarrassing. I couldn't honestly tell you what happened. I honestly wish Christian McCaffrey regressed when they played Iowa in the Rose Bowl. Go Hawks. We'll go to the Hawks in a minute here. But I'm gonna go to New York. Saquon looks good. They're gonna shock a lot of people this year. And they're gonna win. They'll win the first 2 games and then they'll go on a downhill slate. But yeah. I'm going New York. New England at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh came out and beat the AFC champions. Bruh, it's amazing. They played amazing. I'm going Pittsburgh. Although Although TJ Watt is out, I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh. They're just a better team, and I don't like the Patriots, and the Patriots I hear are regressing too, and they don't look as good as they are. Plus they got like a new offensive coordinator, and it's really crap. So yeah. All right, Indianapolis at Jacksonville. It's gonna be a close one. I think Indianapolis will step up their game. I'm gonna go with Indianapolis. Hopefully they can step up their game from last time, because a fucking tie. Are you kidding me? Like, I counted that as a loss in my week 1 record. But come on, dude. You can play better than that. We all know you can. Alright, Miami at Baltimore. This is going to be a great game. I like Miami. I just think Miami can win. Atlanta at LA. I'm going LA. No doubt about it. I think Matthew Stafford will have a better game than he had against the Bills. So on and so forth. Seattle at San Fran. Seattle just came off a dominant week 1 performance against the Broncos. The Broncos looked like absolute dog shit. Holy cow, that was sad to watch. I'm gonna go with San Fran. It's a rebound game for San Fran, and I think San Fran will win it. Cincy at Dallas. I'm going Cincy. Dallas. They're injured. They don't have Dak. They look good for the first quarter, but then they just kind of went into shitter. So I'm going to go Cincy. We got a better team. Houston at Denver. Another rebound game for Denver, although Houston does look very good. They could be a sneaky wildcard team, I'm not going to lie. But I'm going Denver. Arizona at Las Vegas. Las Vegas looks amazing against the Chargers. I'm going to go LV. No doubt about it. Chicago at Green Bay. Alan Lazard, I think, is supposed to be back for this game. So at least Aaron Rodgers will have 1 target. But Chicago is pretty good. If I had to pick, I'd go with I'm gonna go with Chicago because I think Green Bay will just start up slow. So I'm gonna go with Chi-Town on that one. Tennessee at Buffalo. I'm going Buffalo. Buffalo dominant. Can't say much about it. Minnesota at Philadelphia. I'm going Minnesota. Minnesota was amazing against the Packers, and I think they'll do amazing this time. All right, back to the Thursday night game. Let's see, Los Angeles at Kansas City. That's the top one. It's hard to choose. If I had to choose, which I know I do, I'm gonna go Los Angeles. They look good. I think they can definitely win it. I think they can beat Kansas City. I think they can beat Kansas City for sure. So I'm gonna go with Kansas City. See, Broncos put their safety Justin Simmons on the IR. He's out at least 4 games. Chiefs kicker Bucker and Keenan Allen are out for Thursday Night Football. Kadarius Toney says he's happy with the New York Giants when he's not disappointed by lack of playing time. It's good for him. It's really good. He shouldn't be. Rodgers says he has to play the same way while wide receivers learn. Interesting. I like it. Week 1 is over. Lamar is done talking about his contract. Nobody really cared about Lamar's contract. He's probably going to sign with another team. He's tired of being underpaid, but not everybody has the money and cap space to pay him. So if he wants to get paid, go to a different team. Quit your whining. Nobody cares about your freaking whining. Steelers offense needs a killer mindset, says Mitchell Trubisky, and they do. It was great. They need to keep it up. See. The concussions have dropped 50% with the Guardian caps. That's amazing. That's good. Should have implemented it a long time ago, but hey, nobody thought of it until this year, so shout out to NFL for doing that now. Jets sticking with Flacco's week 2 quarterback starter. I mean, that's not a surprise. Wilson's still out. So, yeah. Let's see. Jets, DJ Reed plays with a heavy heart. He dedicates his season to his father. That's amazing. Always. It's family over everything, honestly. FOE, family over everything. You gotta do that. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Love Stephen A. Smith, but he's also kind of a dickhead. He's an arrogant asshole. He piled on Matt. He piled on, I guess, one of the guests on First Take for of his Kyler take. Listen, I get it. Kyler hasn't won a playoff game yet. Sucks. But give the Cardinals time. They looked rough because all of their wide receivers are either injured, suspended, or something else. Give them until week 7, and when week 7 comes around, they'll probably have won at least 2 to 3 games, which is fine by me. And then they're gonna start going hard. They will go hard. Who do they play? Let's see who they play week 7. Let's see who they play week 7. You can roast me all you want, but I know it's the truth. D-Hop's going to be back. See week 7 they play New Orleans. They're going to dominate. I'm calling it right now. Thursday Night Football, Prime Video, they will dominate. Thursday, October 20th. Be on the lookout for that. Alright? Be on the lookout for that, okay? Yeah, see, I'm looking at the games right now for Arizona. I see, so I'd say, yeah, this week they lose to Vegas. Next week they lose to Los Angeles. Next week after they beat Carolina because Carolina sucks. They lose to Philadelphia. They beat Seattle. So that's 2 wins. I said 2 to 3 wins. So they're looking at 2 to 4 going into New Orleans. They'll beat New Orleans. Put up a dogfight against Minnesota because they always will. And then the rest, honestly, kind of history. I think, yeah. And the rest, can figure out at a later date. Alright, let's go to NCAA. Let's see. Oh, how about this? Scott Frost has been fired. Holy shit. Hallelujah. I mean, you pay a team $1.5 million, or was it? I think it was. Yeah, it was either $1.5 million or 1.2 or 3 or 4 million. You pay a team You pay a team that amount of money to come play you at your stadium. You think you're gonna beat the fuck out of them, and then you come out and lose. You lose because your team sucks. How, bro? You gotta think with capacity. You gotta call better plays. You gotta do better coaching. Don't get me wrong. I like Scott Frost. Scott Frost is a good guy. He's a good coach. But he wasn't the right fit for Nebraska, and I knew that for a fact. You can be the right fit for another team. That team's just not Nebraska, because Nebraska just sucks in general. Speaking of that, okay. Well, not speaking of that. But Alabama, they had a rough game against Texas. But guess what? I wouldn't really call it rough. I'd just call that Texas is a good team. Texas is a good team. I was rooting for them. Horns up, baby. Horns up. That's one of my favorite college football teams. But I'm telling you, I knew Texas was going to do this. I wish they would have made the field goal, yeah. But I just knew Texas was I wish Alabama would have missed the field goal. But hey, I knew Texas was going to do this. Honestly, I'm just being honest with you. The reason Texas lost that game is because the returner took the ball out of the end zone. Why? Why would you take the ball out of the end zone? Just why? It puzzles me, honestly. It's weird. If you didn't take the ball at the end zone, you would have had a better shot to actually win the game, honestly, in my opinion. Let's see. Ohio State steamrolled Arkansas State, not a shocker. Georgia steamrolled Stanford, not a shocker. Hawaii did the same, or Michigan did the same to Hawaii. Appalachian State, holy shit. Shout out to you guys. You fucking beat a top 16 in the top 25, and now I don't think they're a top 16 anymore. Notre Dame. What's up, bro? Marcus, buddy. Get your team in line, man. It's tough, man. I get it. But that was embarrassing. Embarrassing, bro. I'm sorry that that happened. Kentucky looking good. I'd watch out for them in the SEC. They're a team to be reckoned with. Washington State, Wisconsin. I knew that was going to happen. I just saw Washington State versus Wisconsin. I'm like, I think Washington State will upset them. I'm not really shocked with that. All right, let's look at the schedule. All right, so Friday we got Florida State at Louisville. Going Florida State. Okay. Got Georgia at South Carolina. I'm going to go Georgia. Stetson Bennett. Heisman underdog. Put it in the books. He's my pick to win Heisman. He's going to have a good year this year. He should have been in the running last year, but I don't think he should have won it last year. But this year is his year to win it. See, Oklahoma at Nebraska. Going Oklahoma. No shocker there. Kind of self-explanatory. Michigan at UConn. Going Michigan. Self-explanatory. Kentucky, Youngstown State. Going Kentucky. Baylor, Texas State. Going Baylor. Purdue and Syracuse. I'm going to go Purdue. Cincinnati at Miami, Ohio. I'm going to go Cincy. Like Cincy. It's a good team. See, Cal at Notre Dame. Ooh. Dang, dude, that's tough. I think Notre Dame could pick it up from the last couple games. Well, actually, I wouldn't say the last couple games. They were good. They were good against Ohio State, I'll say that. They were good against Ohio State. But, I mean, just gotta pick it up, man. See, Oregon at BYU, I'm gonna go Oregon. They'll pick it up for sure. Let's go Penn State, Iowa, I'm gonna go Penn State. Ole Miss, Georgia Tech, that's gonna be a close game. Go Ole Miss. You just watch it, it'll be a close game. Georgia Tech put up a dog fight against Clemson. It'll be a close game, I guarantee you it. Mississippi State at LSU. Gonna go LSU. Why not? Just trying to do Power 5 teams. Sorry, y'all. That aren't already a shoe-in to win. But, I mean, anything can happen in college football. Nevada, Iowa. I think Iowa's going to pick it up. They lose to Nevada. We just know what type of season Iowa's going to have. And you know what? I'm fine with that because guess what? We're getting 2 4-star quarterbacks. 2 4-star quarterbacks. Boom. Our quarterback troubles will be done. Woohoo! But I mean, honestly, I've been thinking, and shout out to my buddy Ethan for this. But, with how bad Peaches is playing, you think people want Padilla in? But apparently Peaches is outforming Padilla in practice. Think about how bad Padilla is doing, too. You gotta think about it. Miami at Texas A&M. I'm gonna go Miami. Utah, San Diego State. Gonna go Utah. Arizona versus North Dakota State. That's a good matchup. I like that matchup. I'm gonna go Arizona though. Don't doubt the Wildcats, baby. Yeehaw! Well, not a yeehaw, but you know what I mean, man. Apparently, one of the top people to that could accept the Nevada job or not Nevada, the Nebraska job. Guess who? Urban Meyer. He can make his return to coaching after his shitty performance in Jacksonville. Urban Meyer. I think it could happen, but who knows? I don't know, man. I don't know. But also, they're saying like Matt Campbell. You know, yeah. So here's what ESPN says are the top 13 candidates to take Scott Frost's job. Well, it's not really Scott Frost's job anymore, but you know what I mean. So you got Iowa State coach Matt Campbell. I can see it. He wants to get out of Iowa State. He wants to be on a team that can maybe be transformed to a national championship team, play in the playoff. Gotta give it time for that. I don't know about Nebraska, but hey, you do what you do. NC State coach Dave Doran. Apparently, he grew up in Kansas and attended college in Iowa at a time when Nebraska dominated college football. Yeah, that was like in the 90s, buddy. You think that's going to happen again? Nope. Cincy coach Luke Fickell. I like that pick, honestly. I like it. Not bad. USC defensive coordinator Alex Grinch. Interesting. Auburn coach Brian Harsin. Never heard of that guy. But okay. Coach Tom Herman. That's interesting. We'll see. Nebraska interim head coach Mickey Joseph. Maybe. Who knows? Kansas State coach Chris Kleiman. Kansas coach Lance Leipold. Wisconsin defensive coordinator Jim Leonhard. Alabama OC Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien. Texas special assistant Gary Patterson. Carolina Panthers coach Matt Rule. Probably. I'd give Matt Rule a few weeks before he gets fired. Sorry. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Put an ad in for Anchor, and we'll be back pretty soon. See ya. All right, we're back. So let's go over. I'm gonna change up something a little bit. I'm gonna go back to top 10 list. My top 10 list updated, but this is like for now time regular season. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. All right. So I'm gonna look over top 100 football players. Honestly, maybe just get some ideas. Okay, so honestly, I'm gonna go. I know. This is in no particular order, but I'm gonna go Allen, Brady, Mahomes, Rodgers, T.J. Watt. Yeah, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor. Man, let me look at some others. Yeah, Aaron Donald, he's a beast. So what? That's 8, I think. So 8 out of 10. We'll go with Yeah, Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins. That's my top 10, no particular order. But yeah, alright. Let's go with basketball. Actually, I don't think I need to see a list for basketball, but so okay. So, alright, we got Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, Luka, Giannis, let's see, Luka, Giannis, Jimmy Buckets, uh, yeah, I have to. I'm gonna go D-Book. He's one of the top 10 players in the league, in my opinion. Uh, who else? Who else? DeMar DeRozan. That's my top 10. No particular order again. Oh, also, speaking of basketball, Robert Sarver has been suspended for a year. And I think he was fined too. Don't know how much, but yeah, he was suspended because he was caught using racist terms like the N word and in the past, and so they NBA investigated it, and they suspended the Suns owner for a year. So think before you speak, kids. That's all I gotta say. Think before you speak. That goes to everybody, honestly, but me too, because, but honestly, let's go back to NFL. Tua Tagovailoa. He looked pretty good. Besides that one little hiccup, but that ball was also tipped. But Tua Tagovailoa looked very good. Yeah, he looked good. The Dolphins are gonna be a force to reckon with, honestly. And yeah, thanks to start something new for the Dolphins. Shout out to the Dolphins. They look pretty good. They look amazing. The MLB is winding down into the Fall Classic. Okay. Sorry, I lagged out there for a bit. Okay, so yeah, it's getting closer to the Fall Classic, aka the World Series. Pujols, I'm gonna say he's gonna hit 700 home runs in his career. So, cheers to him. He's only like 3 away. I think he can hit it before October comes around. For sure, for sure. Mike McDaniel, smart as shit. He's gonna be good. Did you guys watch the Manning cast? That was hilarious watching Peyton Manning go time. He called like 62 timeouts before the Broncos finally called one. It was insane, but also stupid. Let's see. Cubs and Trey Turner have mutual interest in striking an offseason deal. That's very impressive. I like it. Um, I'm interested in this. So apparently, a UFC student. Oh, I think I saw this. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, man. So, a USC student has become internet famous for his remarkably bad fantasy football team. I saw it. All of his players are like fucking injured. It's hilarious, dude. Honestly. You come across it, just look at it because it's hilarious. Let's see. You guessing Jimbo Fisher's gonna get fired? I don't think he will. They pay him too much for them to fire him. Plus, he's a good coach. They're a good team. They just shot against App State. What can you do, man? What can you do? You can't do anything. Um. Huh. Aaron Rodgers says his appearance at the 2022 NFL Honors sparked his decision to finally get a haircut. That's very good. Finally shaved his head bald. Should have done it a long time ago. That hair was looking. Yeah, what's up? Excuse me, guys. Let's look at some fantasy football, honestly. I'm interested in some fantasy football. Let's look at some fantasy football ratings, you know what I'm saying? Of course you do. Fantasy football rankings for week 2. Alright, what we got? Key wide receiver cornerback matchups. So you got Marquise Brown and AJ Green versus the Raiders' Amik Robertson and Rocky Sin. That'll be good. I like it. Oh shit. Actually, I didn't think about this all that well. You know what? I'm gonna change my answer for the Cardinals versus Raiders. I'm going Cardinals. Cardinals are gonna win. They're gonna shock a lot of people. They had a little hiccup against the Chiefs. They're gonna come back and they will beat the Raiders. Mark my words. If not, oh well. Guess I just get too confident. Oh shit. Excuse me, boys and girls. If you're a girl listening to this, I appreciate you. Not a misogynist here. Girls rule. Alright. Quarterback rankings. Obviously at number 1 you have Josh Allen. And then 2, Patrick Mahomes. 3, Hurts. 4, Herbie. 5, Lamar. 6, Kyler. 7, Wilson. 8, Brady. 9, Rodgers. 10 is Burrow. Stafford. Wentz. Carr. Lance. Cousins. Tagovailoa. Jones. Ryan. Mariota. Lawrence. Winston. Mayfield. Fields. Tannehill. Goff. Guess you can't say anybody else because they're all injured. Huh. Weird. Oh, that's just PPR rankings, but still. It's the same shit. See. Running back rankings. Taylor. McCaffrey. Shouldn't be McCaffrey, honestly. Sucks. Eckler. Cook. Barkley. Swift. Mixon. Fournette. Connor. James Conner's on the rise. Just watch out, people. He's on the rise. Henry, Harris, Gibson, Williams, Chubb, Jones, Henderson, Jacobs, Dillon, Sanders, Elliott, Montgomery, Edwards-Helaire, Hunt, Carter, Edmonds, Patterson, Robinson, Wilson Jr., Penny, Singletary, Etienne, Gordon, List goes on and on, man. I'm not gonna go through everybody, but it's like that. um, let's see. Basketball is just around the corner. College sports, college football is amazing. Can't wait. It's gonna be good. It's going to be good. Yeah. I think that about does it here. Can't really think of anything else to talk about, but if you guys find some stuff, give me some suggestions. DM me, talk to me on TikTok, or if you know me personally, just snap me or whatever. Yeah, that about does it. Thank you all for watching, listening, whatever. This has been fun. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week. Or sooner than that.